Hey, I'm so glad you're here. If you're a parent or you're about to become one, this is for you. We're going to dive into a period in your child's life that is so incredibly powerful, it can literally shape their entire future. And, it all kicks off with just one single number.
1,000. So, what's with this number? What does it mean? Well, I can tell you it's not just some random number. It actually represents a period of time that is so critical, so important, that people have started calling it golden.
These are what we call the 1,000 golden days. It's this absolutely crucial window that starts at the beginning of a pregnancy and goes all the way to your child's second birthday. And this isn't some fringe idea. This period of just extraordinary growth is so foundational that major health organizations and even governments are putting a huge focus right here.
And here's the really mind-blowing part. During these 1,000 days, your child's brain is developing at a speed it will never, ever repeat. Get this, scientists figure that over 1 million new neuroconnections are forming every single second. It's not just growth. It's like the entire architectural blueprint for their future learning, their health, their happiness. It's all being laid down right then and there.
So you've got all this incredible growth happening so fast. What can you do to support it? Well, this is where early screening becomes really your most powerful tool. And it's not about looking for problems, not at all. It's about spotting any opportunities to give a little extra support right when it's going to make the biggest difference. And the impact of getting that support in early, it's just astonishing. When we can spot and address any little developmental delays inside this golden window, the results are, well, they're profound. Kids end up with way better learning outcomes, stronger thinking skills, and even better long-term health. It can really, truly change the whole trajectory of their lives. Okay, so let's get practical. What should you actually be on the lookout for? Now, this isn't about you becoming a developmental expert overnight or getting all stressed out over some checklist. Just think of this as a simple, easy guide to the amazing progress you get to watch in your child's day-to-day life. And to make it super easy, we can break it all down into 4 main areas. We're going to look at social, language, motor, and cognitive skills. Just keeping an eye on these 4 things gives you a fantastic, big-picture view of how your little one is growing. First up, social. This is all about how they connect with the world and with you. Is your baby smiling back when you smile at them? Are they making eye contact, showing you they're tuned in? And, oh yeah, that classic move, pointing at something they want. That's not just a cute gesture. That's a huge piece of social communication right there. Next up is language. And watching this unfold is just fascinating. It all starts with those adorable babbles and coos. Those are literally the building blocks for speech. Then, before you know it, you hear those magical first words. And you can really see their understanding take off when they start to follow simple instructions like, "Can you give me the ball?"
And of course, we have the motor milestones, all those big physical achievements. From that huge moment they can finally sit up all by themselves, to pulling themselves up to stand, and then, of course, taking those wobbly, incredible first steps. Every single one is a major leap toward independence.
And finally, cognitive milestones. This is all about their amazing little thinking brain. You see this in action when you play peekaboo, and they start to get that you still exist even when they can't see your face. That's a huge concept called object permanence. You'll also see them start copying what you do, like clapping or waving back. It just shows they're observing, processing, and imitating their world. It's incredible.
Okay, so you're keeping an eye on these milestones. But what if you get that little feeling, that little worry that your child isn't quite hitting some of them? The absolute most important thing to have is a calm, clear plan of action.
First things first, and this is so important, just remember this. Every single child develops at their own unique pace. These milestones, they're just general guides. They are not hard deadlines. There is a huge, beautiful range of what's normal. So the number one rule is always, don't panic. So if you do have a concern, no matter how small it seems, your first and best step is always the same. Just talk to your pediatrician. They're your partner in all of this. They have the training to see the whole picture and can give you professional advice that's made just for your child. Because that's really the bottom line here. Reaching out for guidance early if you feel you need it is the most proactive and loving thing you can possibly do. It isn't about labeling a problem. It's about unlocking a solution at the exact moment it can help the most. All right, let's pull all of this together and really focus on the main takeaway here, which is all about how you can give your child the absolute strongest start in life. It really comes down to this simple but really powerful approach.
Just be present and soak up these 1,000 golden days. Be observant by gently keeping an eye on those key milestones, and be proactive by starting a conversation with a professional if you ever have a question. That's really it. Presence, observation, and proactivity. That's the formula.
And never forget, you know your child better than absolutely anyone on this planet. Your intuition, your love, and your voice are the most powerful tools they have. You really are the key to building that strong foundation for their entire life.
So I'll just leave you with this one question to think about. Knowing what you know now about this incredible window of opportunity, what's one little thing you can do to really make the most of these golden days?